The Empire of Japan has struck once again, this time at Akyab. 2 large convoys loaded with troops moved in, sinking the lone destroyer HMAS Vampire protecting the port. Vampire put up one hell of a defense. Unfortunately, she quickly suffered a magazine explosion and went down to the bottom. The 2 large convoys then were able to successfully land their troops. Japanese forces at Akyab now outnumber our own allied forces. It will be an uphill battle. Force C has been dispatched to Akyab to protect against any future Japanese incursions. Another Japanese convoy has been detected, moving up towards the southern coast of India. Force B has been dispatched to intercept the incoming convoy. It is anticipated both forces will meet around midnight. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue our Indian Ocean campaign, clinging on to all of our territory as the Japanese continue to land troops everywhere, essentially. Most recently, they've landed more troops over here at Akyab, and they've landed probably around 1,500 men or so here. We have a good amount of supply, a good amount of troops. Force C is moving over here to defend against future landings. The problem is now Force C will be taken away from other areas where the Japanese may land, but I don't know. That's just what we're going to have to do. We're playing whack-a-mole here. We don't have the resources to defend everywhere at once, so we kind of have to pick and choose, and I think the Japanese will probably continue to land more forces at Akyab. But they are also landing over here. We have a convoy, 1 light cruiser, 3 merchant ships. Force B is moving to intercept them. And hopefully, yeah, we should be able to intercept. Arrow and Decoy are in the rear, which is good. They are both loaded up with ammunition. There we go. Force B has intercepted. Let's begin. Day 46 of the campaign, and we have another clash here. Okay. I'm okay with this formation, and you know what? Everyone's going to fire at will, so be it. That is fine. They should be off to our port side. Hopefully. Not sure if... Okay. Griffin here does actually have radar, which is good. We have made contact. Griffin is opening fire. Okay, 1 target. What is target number 1? Big cargo ship. I was informed that there's a cruiser, so we do need to be careful about that. Let's move. We have crossed the T sufficiently. I'm going to have all of my vessels continue to fire at will as we move in here and hopefully completely crush this convoy, not allowing a Japanese soldier to land here in eastern India. We are continuing to fire, and we are losing and re-establishing contact on numerous ships here. Target number 2 is this big warship. Let's see, who is everyone targeting? Dragon, I want you to begin and targeting 1 there. Griffin, continue firing. Okay. Let's adjust here, stop. Let's spot. Just spot, mostly to conserve ammunition. I do not want to fire all of my rounds out at this range with low accuracy, just if they're going to miss. Okay, you spot as well. Low rates of fire. Again, just to conserve ammo, we are going to expend so much ammunition. Just firing rapidly here. And the enemy is continuing to close in on us. I'm thinking, let's turn in a little bit towards them. And was that a fire out there? Something exploded. Okay, we got a hit on something. I saw a big orange fireball way out there. I wonder if it was that W1? Yeah, it looks like it was her. Just a little sub-chaser here. And we just got some hits on that Akasi Maru as well. Oh good, the first 2 ships in the line are being targeted quite effectively. Continuing to open fire on the enemy, and oh my gosh, that was actually really close here to Decoy. I do not like the fact that she is being targeted. I have Decoy firing some star shells over there. And now go back and just fire high explosive at the Type W1 full spread. ammo situation, 600 some odd rounds in the forward magazine. Get all those star shells starting to illuminate the target. Pretty hard to see anything. It is a kind of a dark night out, huh? Being said, another couple of hits on that W1 and it should prove to be catastrophic. Solution still not great. Let's have some of our ships. Caladan, solution's 59%. You are firing. Armor piercing. See, we're already down to 175 rounds on the forward magazine here. Rear magazine's doing okay, just spots. The ammunition situation is dire. It's not great. I think something has caught fire out there, though. No, negative. She is not flaming, but those rounds look to be... Oh no, something is on fire back there. Way back there through the smoke. That must be the Akasi Maru. Alright. Good to see it. Good to see it. We are in searchlight range. The searchlights have flipped on and they are now illuminating that little sub chaser. I don't think she has torpedo launchers. She's pretty much just a gunboat. Okay. Do not spot anymore. Fire, fire, fire. Decoy. Open fire. Start sending that thing down to the bottom. She just had a secondary explosion amidships. Dragon, who are you shooting at? Griffin, shooting at W1. Everyone's shooting at W1 except Dragon. Dragon, go ahead. Open fire on her as well. Finish it off. We need to send the gunboat to the bottom quickly. She's down to 14 knots. And of course, look at decoy. She's been hit. Damage reports. Flooding. Okay, break contact. Get out of here. Increase speed. Start laying some smoke here. Damage report. Okay, we have 2 fires and flooding here. Begin working on the fires, please. Laying some smoke and hopefully can break off here. There's no way. Our gun director damaged? How is the solution 0%? Interesting. Hold fire then. Caladan, what's your solution? 60 some odd percent. Come on, blow this thing up. More rounds coming in from the left. Looks like most of the rest of the convoy has broken contact. They are running like hell to get out of here. Decoy, continue to turn around. The fire is spreading. Okay, damage control teams, get to work on those fires. Let's take a look at the W1. Not looking great. Not looking great. She is still returning fire though. And there's a few other ships way, way out there. Alright, continue to close. Are all of these guns able to bear on the target? Negative. Okay, come right just a little bit, Caladan. Come right. Get those rear guns in arc. He is moving at kind of an awkward direction. Ooh, is there a magazine explosion? No, I don't think so. She's just not having the time of her life. Okay, rear guns almost in arc. Coming around town. There we go. Good. Able to fire rudder amidships. Decoy, how's it looking? Looking okay. Fire's getting under control. Let's slow down just a little bit. Good job, Caladan. Increase speed, 29 knots. Let's start moving. Okay, we are just pummeling that thing. Want to have some of these ships. Damn it. Let's see, ammunition, you're okay. You're doing good as well. Hold fire, though. Start to hold fire. Honestly, the problem is this thing's probably still returning fire. I just wish you would sink. If he sinks, a lot of our problems are solved. I'm gonna turn in, get a little closer. She's burning up. Speed, she's still managing to move at 11 knots, which is kind of surprising to me. Who else has their searchlights kicked on? Okay, looks like Dragon has her searchlights on, looking at the target. We've been hit. Okay, minor damage. And the ship is at like a 30-degree angle. Let's see, maybe she'll just completely roll over here any second now, right? There we go, big hit on the bridge. Started a fire. Rounds are just continuing to whiz right over the bridge here. And it looks like her deck is starting to get awash. Another good hit there. We just need a few more of those hits. Okay, decoy. While you're over here, let's have you just slowly come back around. Let's also manual fire here. Some star shells. Off in that direction, please. Gotta start picking up these other ships. Only one gun's facing us. I'm gonna have you start spotting. Spot, spot, spot. Save ammunition. Hold fire. Ooh. Okay. Browns came in off to 180. Pretty darn close. Damaged our bow. Begin laying some smoke. Of course, we're not picking them up on radar or anything. Arrow. Lay some smoke here. Caladan. Okay, I'm tired of shooting at this thing. It should certainly be going down now. Decoy. Fire off star shells. Off over here, please. We are continuing to open fire on the W1. We are turning into the direction of the rest of the convoy, hopefully. Still not picking them up. No visual on any of them. I guess Griffin's radar is not the best because she doesn't even pick them up. She's not even picking anything up. Let's see, these guns. Hold fire, hold fire. Stop shooting at this thing. It's just a waste. And I'm going to say it's a waste until she gets a lucky shot and causes a magazine explosion. Let's get that. Not a magazine explosion, but that was comedic. That was comedic for sure. Okay, keep letting it rip. Dragon. Just open fire. Just fire at that thing. AP rounds, please. Let's start punching holes. Secondaries, can you shoot some star shells over the target? You don't have any star shells? Okay, just shoot HE then. Never mind. Okay, star shells are going out above the target, which is good. And she is still just chugging away at a speed of 10 knots, rounds splashing all around her. I don't think any fires have broken out on any of our ships. Decoy is getting everything under control and is starting to move back around. We can continue the chase. Man, this is a lot of ammunition expended on one measly little sub-chaser gunboat situation. We have damaged one of the cargo ships. I have no idea where she's at. Oh my gosh, our gunnery is just atrocious. Come on, boys. Come on, we need some more hits. The rounds just keep going overhead. More secondary explosions, which is good. The entire ship has turned into a furnace here and is ablaze. Rear gun is still engaging us though. But all these near misses that are really close are probably going to cause some flooding. Rattle her a little bit. Okay, Caladan's on fire. Of course, why wouldn't she be? Okay, begin working on those fires. All damage control parties. Working on fires. Come on. Okay, not great. Finally, oh my goodness. At long last, it's sinking. Okay. Decoy. Get back here. Come form up. Alright, that took way too long to sink one small little gunboat, but hey, it's happened. Looks like it has a mine on the rear there, and maybe just kind of a mine layer. Regardless, minesweeper. Regardless, it's destroyed. Do a scan. What else do we got out here? Lots of smoke obscuring everything up in front of us. Just chase down the rest of them. A bunch of slow cargo ships. There's no way they can be that fast. We are not on the receiving end of any fire at the moment, which is also good. Star shells are starting to pop off overhead. We've made contact with something. One target right there. Number 2. Open fire. Open fire. On whatever the heck that is. What is it? Let's look at her. Can't make it out. Looks like a cargo ship from out here, though. Yeah, rather large vessel. We'll just have Caladan engage. Shoot HE full spot. There we go. And wow, we are taking fire. Maybe it is not. Maybe it's not actually a cargo ship. 9 kilometers out. Have Griffin engage as well. Let's see. Shoot some star shells, actually. Fire star shells over top. Illuminate that target. I have no idea where we're taking fire from. Part of me does not think it actually is that one ship we were looking at. It has been identified, though. It is a cargo vessel. Yeah, she's not shooting. Yeah, no, that's some sort of fishing boat. Really small. Where's this gunfire coming from? Not back there, obviously. I'm not seeing any... Oh, over there. That's it. Yeah, there's something over there shooting at us. We do not have that on scope, but let's continue to engage the ship. We already hit her. She is flaming, which is good news. Do I break the formation up? No, I say we stay in formation here. Unless we start taking too much fire. These rounds are splashing down. Kind of close, actually. Kind of close to us. So let's change course. Let's come left. Chase down whatever the heck's shooting at us there. And that way we'll also be able to engage this little cargo ship. I don't think she's going to be able to take too much punishment. She's unarmed, relatively small. Should be able to sink the ship pretty quickly. The small cargo ship we've been engaging for some time now is, oh boy, not looking good. Not looking good at all. So we are going to hold fire. Let's not engage that anymore. Guns, hold fire. Pretty much on everybody here, please. Save your ammunition. Continue to move down south and see if we can find whatever the heck was shooting at us previously. Should be off in this direction somewhere. Secondary guns are still engaging. Hold fire. Don't fire at that thing. Yeah, it's unfortunate our crews are not able to spot them. Let's increase speed, 29 knots. Go chase them down. Guess there's a couple of destroyers out here. Okay. She's sinking. There we go. She's going down. And it's 2 ships destroyed. Handful more to go. We've made contact with the ship. Target number 7. Take a look. Open fire. It's one of those fishing boats. Fire at it. Shoot high explosive if you have it. High explosive, please. Let's actually, primary guns, you hold fire. Only secondaries, only secondaries. Open fire. Fire. Main guns, hold fire. Try to sink this thing. I bet this little fishing boat is spotting for those Japanese destroyers way out there. That's really what's causing us so many problems. I wonder... Griffin, come here. I have an idea for you. Increase speed, 35 knots. We're gonna just ram this little wooden piece of junk. Get nice and close. Main guns. Still have ammo, good. High explosive, spot, fire. There we go. Alright, send that thing to the bottom. I'm seeing those muzzle flashes way out there. We were hit! Okay, minor damage. Well, she has heavy damage already, but didn't cause any more. And I think she's been hit here as well. Yeah, rounds flying in. Not looking good. She does have a small little anti-aircraft gun. That's about it, though. Things are not looking good for the fishing boat. We are going to hold fire. Hold fire. I think she'll sink on her own. Let's try to conserve this ammunition. Primary guns holding fire. Griffin. Hold fire. Although those rounds near you were pretty darn close. Did not appreciate that. Decoys coming up in the rear. Good. Have your searchlights continue to track the target. And wow, yeah, pretty much about to roll over. On fire, has an internal fire. And yeah, there's no way she's going to last too much longer. Only a matter of seconds here, I'd say. There we go. She is now sinking. Now sinking. Good. Let's see, is there anything else we can chase down? There's something out there. 150. We're not being fired upon anymore, though. I spoke too soon. Who knows where that's coming from, then? Let's continue heading down this way. We've made contact. They are running directly from us. They're right in front of us. Target number 6. I'm guessing that's a warship. Open fire, everybody. Arrow, go ahead and start sending it. Okay, we are tracking them, which is good. Let's check. Yeah, indeed it is a warship. And then there's another warship in the lead. Fubuki class. Then a large cargo in front there. Okay, begin opening fire. Caladan. Forward guns engaging. We are 7 kilometers away. Let's try to get close here. They just started opening up and launching star shells over us. Let's send star shells of our own if we can. Griffin. How about you do that? You have plenty of star shells? Fire star shells over there. The formation is turning just a little bit to bring more of our guns into arc and engage a little more effectively. We are receiving quite a bit of fire. Thankfully, we've avoided getting hit so far. Let's keep up the turn. Our rear gun should... Okay, getting pretty close there to being able to engage. Secondaries, do you have star shells? You do. Fire star shells over at the target, please. Fire those star shells. Good, good, good. Lots of star shells overhead. And that ship, that second one, that large destroyer, definitely is a priority. Once we get her on scope, we will be engaging her. There we go. Caladan, open fire on her. I want you to shoot armor piercing. Yes. Okay, come to port just a little bit more. Bring those guns into arc. Reduce speed, 23 knots. Dragon, engage target number 5 as well with AP. AP. Good, good, good. Griffin, you're engaging 6, which is somehow intact. Everyone's intact, relatively. Can her forward gun actually shoot? I don't think so just yet. Let's go to Caladan, take a look here. Bring up the recognition manual. Japanese warships. We have time to do this, I think. Hopefully it'll help with our solution. It is a modern Japanese destroyer, 2-stacker, 1 gun forward, 2 guns back. Gumo. Could be Kaarel. But I'm thinking Fubuki. Identifier. Pollution's going up. Hopefully that continues to help. And now we're just in a good old-fashioned slugging fest here. Sending as many rounds down as possible. Griffin, I want you to engage the Fubuki as well. Fire as many rounds down at her as possible. Rear gun should be in arc soon if we continue. Her forward gun is capable of engaging now. Which is not good, and we're not getting any rounds close to target. Our gunnery, there we go, right on the bridge. Hey, I'll take that, I suppose. We just need more arrow. Yeah, you can just engage target number 6. The little sub chaser, I'm not as worried about, obviously. The Fubuki can, I don't know, she can sling rounds pretty quickly. These dual mounts, too, are quite intimidating. The biggest threat out here for sure. And our solutions are just pitiful. We are getting the occasional good hit right in the side, though. No fires have started. No serious flooding as far as I can tell. And there we go. Good explosion amidships. Started a fire internally. That's what we like to see in Caladan. Let's take a look at you. How are things looking? Solution, not good. You're firing HE. Okay. Dragon. You have star shells. We do not. Secondaries, do you have star shells? You do. Fire some star shells overhead, please. Continue to fire at that Fubuki. She is slow. Only moving at a speed of 13 knots. Trying to run away still. Caladan. Oh, gosh, that's exactly what I was worried about. Just took one hit and the damage is already not great. Okay, break off, break off. Dragon. Arrow and company. Break formation, form up, increase speed. You are going to get in front of Caladan. Caladan, try to place some smoke and start lagging behind, please. And your solution's 14%. That's actually pathetic. Really not good. Decoy. Star shells. Yep. Fire, start shooting those overhead, please. Who are you shooting at? You're shooting at number 6. Shoot some star shells as well. Please and thank you. Have all these cruisers when we're expending all of this ammunition, just, you know, not get any hits. Caladan's getting her damage under control pretty quickly. I'm going to have her turn back around and continue the fight. We just have one fire internally. Speed's still good. Everything's looking good. And now Dragon's taking all the fire. Let's see here. Fubuki, she's smoking. She is smoking. At least there's that. Fire HE on the target. Still shooting AP. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Not good at all. Okay, come left a little bit. There we go. All guns are in arc damage report. We're fine. Ugh, he says, and then, you know, take more hits. A couple of anti-aircraft guns have been knocked down, but I'm not too concerned about that. We're still just trying to punch as many holes into this Fubuki as possible. All these rounds are just splashing all around her. What we're looking for is flooding. Hopefully a magazine explosion, that would be perfect, but we all know the chances of that of happening are pretty low. We're almost out of AP. There we go, big explosion. Let's have these, let's select just these forward guns. All the guns shooting forward, start firing HE, please. Narrow spreads. Try to divvy out our ammunition. The rear mounts are shooting AP, forward mounts shooting HE. Let's come left a little bit more. There we go. All engaging. Damage report, I heard that hit. We're okay. Still okay. Oh, yeah, that sub chaser is getting effective fire on us. Arrow, decoy, engage that as well. Caladan. Minor damage here. Working on the fire. Still engaging that Fubuki. Let's take a look at her. Yeah, speed 5 knots. She's dead in the water, so there is that. There's some good news. She is absolutely taking on water, has quite a few fires billowing internally. I would just love a critical hit. There we go, those are good. Those were close. It's just some of these rounds just screeching right overhead. Always so close, but no cigar. Good news is the Fubuki hasn't been getting too many great hits on us either. She is now starting to catch fire even more amidships, which is what we like to see. That was a good salvo, whoever just launched that. Searchlights are starting to flick on. Okay, come on, give them hell. Torpedoes, torpedoes, torpedoes. You know what? Let's do it. I'm thinking 3 torpedoes, 2-degree spread. Let's just do 2. Fire. And we gotta keep our eyes peeled. See if the Japanese try to do the same thing here. Gotta watch for incoming torpedoes. I may actually change course here now, because that is a worry. Unless their torpedo launchers are destroyed, that would be awesome. Okay, the rear ship here is also starting to catch fire and not look so good. Dragon. Damage report. Work on the fires, please. Okay, I'm thinking it's time to continue heading this way for the time being. Torpedoes are away, running hot straight normal towards the target. Just lay into her. I'm watching those torpedo launchers to see if they turn. If they turn, we're changing course, obviously, but thus far they have not. Let's do a scan, see if I can see anything on the surface. Negative. Got a whole lot of nothing. Working on those fires. Fubuki, she's moving at a speed of 3 knots, just 3 knots here. Okay, we've been hit. We're okay. More hits, and you can see how low the ship is in the water compared to normally. This is all those armor-piercing rounds just punching hole after hole into her. And she's switching targets constantly. Everyone else seems to be in pretty good shape here. Caladan's operating pretty far out. Still engaging the Fubuki. More fires are starting to break out all across Dragon. That cargo ship's also shooting at us, but obviously she's not the biggest threat right now. And I can't even tell if all of Fubuki's guns are still firing. Looks like some of them may be out of action. I think she's about to go down. Change course a little bit. Let's take a look at the Fubuki. Yeah, rear guns are out. Amazing. Okay, that's what we like to see. On that case, Griffin, arrow, and decoy. Engage target number 6. Engage the sub-chaser. The Fubuki's continuing to explode. Hey, this is one of our first times actually getting a Fubuki, and wow, that whatever just hit us here was not good. Work on those fires. Griffin, break contact. We may lose it. We may lose her here. Heavy damage. Lots of fires. That hit was relatively brutal. Okay. Let's see. Caladan. Engage target number 3, please. The Fubuki's time is limited. I don't even think her forward gun is engaging anymore. I think it's knocked out. Alright, give them hell. Arrow continuing to engage. Yeah, Caladan, I think it's good. We'll have you start engaging that cargo ship. And we will turn to avoid incoming torpedoes, just in case those happen to be launched. It's so dark, so much smoke, I can't see anything. Okay. Torpedoes may cause some problems here. Arrow, good. All right, check on Griffin. I am kind of worried about her. Let's have her slow down, 12 knots, damage control, working on fires for the most part. We only have 3 damage control teams, so we shall see. Dragon continue to steady up here. Good. And you know what? Part of me wants you to stop engaging that Fubuki. She's not even shooting at us. Dragon, engage target number 3. Engage the cargo ship. Yes, she is shooting at us right now. Crack this thing wide open. What are you firing? Do we have any HE? Shoot HE. Been hit again. Which I do not like. Already identified the target. Solution 60 some odd %. We should be able to just crack this poor cargo ship open rather quickly. There are a few other cargo ships in this convoy that I believe have just escaped. They've just run away like cowards. I believe they're pretty small. If anything, I think it may just be another one of those little fishing boats. So I'm not too concerned about that. Target number 6 is sinking. That is the sub-chaser. There we go. All we have is this ship and then that Fubuki, which is dead in the water, no longer firing. Yeah, not having a good time. She probably will sink on her own, thanks to all this flooding. Okay, Dragon has been hit and has caught fire and has caught on fire. Seriously, wow. Badly. Keep engaging. Come on. All right, sink this thing. Arrow. There we go. And Caladan's engaging out here. Griffin, how are you looking? You're looking okay. You'll get under control. You'll get everything under control. I am worried about these fires. That's a lot of fire. But you know what? The Kasi Maru is also on fire. And it's starting to explode. Fubuki still just burning up. Griffin. Let's just get everyone organized. Griffin's running away. We'll have Griffin swing around this way, swing around wide. Dragon, Arrow, and company, come over this way, please. Start heading east. Yeah, this cargo ship doesn't have much of a chance. As every ship in our task force is engaging now. And you can see those rounds from Caladan way out there coming in too. Good stuff. Well, we're very low on ammunition now, so chances are this task force, Force B, will have to head back to Colombo or something to rearm. But hey, that's one convoy that has been stopped, which is good. One less base we have to defend. The Japanese are just landing everywhere. But at this rate, we are sinking so many merchant ships that we may reach that 200 ship limit in game. Once you sink 200 enemy ships, the convoy lanes open up. You start getting more and more supply and command points, I believe, weekly, which will be incredibly beneficial for us. It'll allow us to push and continue our offensive. Because right now we are fighting numerous land battles all across the theater, but we are winning all of those land battles for the most part. The Japanese aren't really overmatching us anywhere. Which is really good. We've been able to kind of stop the Japanese, even though they have landed in numerous places. There we go. The Fubuki's sinking. And target number 3 is sinking. There we go. What a show. What a show. Good nighttime brawl. Midnight brawl here. It was a long battle, too. We've been engaged for over an hour, I'd say. Absolutely brutal. Okay, let's start slowing down. Slow up. Let's get these fires under control. Flooding. Let's check on Griffin. Griffin has gotten the fires under control, now just has a good amount of flooding. I may have her... Okay, target number 3 suffered a magazine explosion. There we go. Nice. Going out with a bang. Okay, and we did not lose anybody. Let's check the ammunition situation. Oh yeah, out. Caladan. Out, pretty much on Dragon. Yeah, we're heading back to rearm. We cannot keep these ships out here any longer, unfortunately. Okay. Well, let's get damage under control, and then we'll leave the combat area. The damage has been more or less repaired. Everything major. We are clear to leave the combat area. Let's leave, confirm. And everyone was sunk except this Akasi Maru. I totally forgot about her. She has moderate damage, minor flooding. We have gained a single command point, which, a little disappointing. We just got that, but that's okay. We'll see if we can re-engage that ship. Chances are she is just going to run away. Yeah, there she goes. Let's chase her down. Absolutely, I'm gonna chase her down if we can. There we go. Begin. See how close we are to her. Maybe a little far. May have to re-engage on the campaign map. We have re-intercepted on the campaign map, and I can already tell we are quite close. Caught up to her in the middle of the night. There she is. All right, everybody open fire. Send her to the bottom. Looks like Arrow. A lot of our destroyers are going to do the heavy lifting here, of course, because they have the ammunition. We can also identify the target, considering we know what she is. It is indeed a merchant vessel. Yep, okay. Solution already got high enough to actually identify, and there we go. We already got a hit. Well, this is awesome. This is maybe one of the first convoys we've completely wiped out in a surface action. I mean, we are incredibly low on ammunition, but we did not lose any ships, and we wiped them all out, so I will take it. Granted, they were relatively undefended. The most concerning ship certainly was that Fubuki. But even then, we managed to handle it and take care of her. Okay, we are just going to send it, blow this thing out of the water, and then these guys are heading back to maybe Bombay. Would be the best port to rearm at for Force B here. We are continuing to light this freighter up. She is not looking good. It's only a matter of time before she goes down now. There's a big fire, and that is ablaze on her stern, and it looks like that is spreading to the ship's bow. She has also developed a significant list to starboard. Yeah, just looking at her, she is returning fire with that rear gun. Hasn't caused any serious damage whatsoever. Caladan has been hit a couple of times, but she has shrugged it off. And yeah, the destroyers are doing most of the heavy lifting with the firing here. Arrow, and then also Decoy over here on the right side of the formation. She is currently just spotting though. Let's stop. What's the ammo situation? 110 rounds. Just don't even spot. Just fire. You're close enough. I thought about launching torpedoes at her, but at this rate, I don't think we'll actually have much of a chance to. I think she'll go down before we get into position. Let's see. Torpedoes. You an arc? Oh, she is an arc. Okay. Yeah, why not? 3-degree spread, fire a whole bunch of them. We're going to rearm anyway, so why not just launch some torpedoes? A little bit of practice here for the crew of Caladan. And there we go, torpedoes are away, 4 kilometers away from the target. There we go, torpedoes running hot straight normal towards the target here. Come on. Akasi Maru. More hits, more secondaries. Pretty satisfying just to watch this thing go up in flames. Rather large freighter as well. Probably was carrying troops. It's also nice that the AI does have some self-preservation here. I mean, a lot of the convoy was attacked and then they decided to turn back around, although we were able to catch up relatively quickly. They did try. They did not continue to push towards the port. There we go, a nice bracketing hit there. Good waterline hit. Let's check the report here. Critical damage, critical flooding. It's only a matter of minutes now. Well, as I thought, she is now going down before the torpedoes even managed to get close. That is an entire Japanese convoy wiped out. Great stuff. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.